Hi, Unthawed Vlog. Um, I, after talking to you today, I sent that text. I was kind of busy with Poppy, like playing in the backyard, so I didn't even have time to be like, oh fuck, what have I done? Feel fear. Phone rings. Not even 5 minutes later, or maybe five. And I pick it up, and I'm like, I have to be humorous because I was scared. So I pick it up, and without even saying hello, I go, "So, are you coming to the white trash tubing adventure or something like that?" And she's like, "No, not yet." Um, and was uh, she was an angry, no angry tone, no like not, but I could tell she was upset though. But she was calm demeanor, and she didn't mention really any of my points. But and in fact, she still tried to push her agenda. But so she, in this way, she was like, "I'm really gonna find out by tomorrow by the visa, and if she can get work off for Brazil. Like that was never even settled if she could go to Brazil. Like I was confused about that issue." Because okay, so she needs to find out if she gets work off that weekend. She usually works weekends, and if she gets the visa, and then once that's settled, then we're cool. It will be a non-issue. She's like, I have until the 20th to cancel our rooms without any penalty. So just please give it a little more time. And and I was like, and if it doesn't come through, no visa, no time off from work, but no visa, what happens? And she's like, I would like to bring her. So I was like, did you read what I wrote? And she's like, of course I did. I did. And I was like, she's not invited. I give up the fabulous hotel if she's coming. And she's like, she's like, kind of repeating the same stuff. She's like, well, it's just that we were in therapy, and she mentioned, I don't think it was actually in therapy, but anyway, the day around therapy time, she already knew about the trip, and she mentioned that she'd like to go, and her voice trails off like she couldn't tell her no. And so basically, she has told her yes. So I'm like, okay, so no Brazil, she's got the time off. What do you do? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, you can say Allison and Paul want people that are close to Poppy to be there, and you're not invited. And that was the best I could think of. And I was like, that doesn't really sound great. She's got herself in a pickle because she was never honest to begin with. And I was like, that doesn't sound wonderful, I realize. And I don't know a tactful way for you to tell her because, of course, she's going to take it personally. It is personal. So, she was just like fretting and fussing. And then she said that she went to therapy Monday night, and she was like, it was really aggravating. She was like, I kept bringing this issue up of how two of the most important women in my lives can barely be in the same room together, and I don't understand what the problem is, and I want to know, and I'm never no matter how much I try to find out from you, I don't find out from you. And she was like, Allison kept giving like just the most flippant answers, like blowing it off. And I kind of shouted at her, like, this is really, really serious to me, very important, and you're giving flippant answers. And what is the problem? And she said, Allison was like, I don't have a problem. There's no problem. So after therapy, Carol Ann was like, I need you to be nicer to my sister. I need you to do that. And that Beast was like, all right, okay, well. Basically, she said Beast agreed to be nicer. And I started to say, okay, I'm willing to work with that, but not this. And she goes, I realize that. She's like, that Poppy's birthday weekend is not the time or place for you to try to like work out your differences. I understand that. Um, okay. Um, Poppy's distracting me. Okay. Um, uh, so, yeah, just it's not the time or the place. So once again, I was like, but you invited her, and I just don't want her there. So I was like, we can go somewhere else that we can afford. We don't have to do this. And I'm kind of starting to want to do something else. This has been like insane drama, and like I just don't know if blah blah blah. I don't know. And I was thinking all the time, my therapist, like, I'm like, she's manipulating you. And I feel like she was manipulating me. I feel like she was giving me a bit of a guilt trip to bring Allison along. Like, I tried. I went to therapy about it. I talked to her to be nice. And she really wants to go. Like, blah, 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 blah. And nothing on this earth is gonna happen. Like, it's not happening. I'll give her, since she won't get the whole thing about she has till the 20th to cancel the plans without penalty. Okay, I'll give her a few more days. I'm not waiting till the 20th because I want to make my plans. I don't want to start making plans 4 days before Poppy's birthday. So, like, this has to be resolved. I don't know, 2 days. I'm going to give her 2 days. And then if it's, I don't know if she has the time off, that's okay. Sorry. We're leaving. Going somewhere else. I didn't even think that I was being manipulated while it was happening, but it was. Like, she kind of does a martyr thing. Like, I'm torn between my sister and my partner, and please just we went to therapy. She she kept saying that, um like she should be rewarded for that. I mean, I do think she should be in therapy. I wonder what her therapist thinks about grumpy Allison. That's it. That's where we're at. I feel a little like uneasy. I guess at first I was thinking like, so she goes to Brazil and you never tell her what we did. And she's like, no, it would just be that she prefers to go to Brazil. It's her first plan. And if that falls through, she would like to come with us. So let's just hope that she's going to Brazil and this won't be an issue. but I feel cheesy, like having to wait on Allison until find out what her schedule is so I can make plans. Because last night, after our call, I got real busy looking stuff up. There's one place that I feel like maybe would be really great, but I don't like it for different reasons. Like it's not a resort. It's just a place with fun activities, and then there are hotels and motels in the area. Like it's completely fine. It's in Tarrytown, not a super long drive. I think it's supposed to be a cute town. So like I started getting really into that. Like more fun, or just like thinking that the the place, the fancy place, is gonna be stuffy, snobby. Okay, that's it. That's the follow up. I'll follow up some more. Well, I feel like waiting till she gets time off. That bothers me. Am I just so like anger filled toward Beast that like even the littlest thing, like just let's just see what happens. Let's give it another day or two. It pisses me off. Let's see if she has the time off to make it to my event. I guess she got the visa. She can go to Brazil if she has the time off. Why didn't she arrange that? Like, who does that? Like, when does she buy her plane tickets? Does she buy her plane tickets not knowing if she has time off? I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, if you were going to Brazil and you had your job wherever, wouldn't you have it on lockdown? Like, wouldn't you confirm the time off before you bought tickets and made plans? Isn't that what? Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Pray for me. I've kind of died on going to this place, but Carol Ann is like, we gotta do whatever it takes to get us there. Like, she's now like, in the beginning she was like, this is expensive. Like, and I got the vibe that she was like, oh, I don't know, this is like too much. To like, we must do it. We must make it happen. Nancy might come. She hasn't been invited yet. My sister said she didn't send her the email invitation. So if in the end, hopefully Nancy says no, Paul and my sister and me, Poppy, you know, that could be fun. That can be a fun combination of people. Poppy loves Carol Ann, so like she could play in the pool for hours while Paul and I get to ski, or you know, the it, and I enjoy my sister's company. So if Nancy's there, stick in the mud. She just insulted me to my face the other day. I don't feel as badly about her as I do about Beast, mainly because she and Poppy have a relationship. She's my husband's mother. Most of the time we get along. She gives us huge amounts of money. So I feel like it'd be really rude not to invite her. But if she accepts, she too could be in the pool because she has bad knees. She can't ski anymore. Okay, I have to go now to take Poppy's Amy's burrito out of the toaster oven. I'm such a great mother cook. Okay, bye. I love you.